To the distinguished representative of Timor-Leste.
Madam President, distinguished delegates, Timor-Leste expresses its appreciation to the President of the Economic and Social Council, Ambassador Babo of Canada, for his tireless leadership and his team, and also extends warm congratulations to His Excellency 𝐌𝐍𝐄𝐂 Thapa, Permanent Representative of Nepal, on his election as the new President of ECOSOC. We commend the Council for its steadfast commitment to advancing sustainable development amid an increasingly complex global landscape. We welcome the report of Economic and Social Council and also the World Social Report, which together provide an invaluable reflection on the economic and social challenges confronting the international community. These reports remind us that the premise of the 2030 Agenda remains unfulfilled for too many, particularly for the world's least developed countries. Madam President, the financial health of the United Nations remains a matter of collective responsibility. As of late October this year, 142 member states, including Timor-Leste, have paid their regular budget assessments in full. However, persistent arrears continue to hinder the organization's ability to fulfill its mandate. Such financial constraints affect not only the functioning of ECOSOC, but also the entire UN system, encompassing peacekeeping, humanitarian assistance, and the coordination of sustainable development. Timor-Leste calls on all member states to fulfill their assessed contributions in full and on time. Reliable financing is not a gesture of generosity. It is the foundation of multilateral trust and shared responsibility. Madam President, as the least developed country, Timor-Leste welcomes the 2025 report of the Committee for Development Policy, which calls for the strengthened framework for LDCs graduation, enhanced monitoring and countries in transition, and greater international support for those vulnerable to external shocks. We recognize the progress made by several LDCs toward graduation. However, the CDP rightly warns that the global crisis, climate change, debt distress, and volatile markets are placing additional strain on the most vulnerable economies. Timor-Leste continues to advance toward graduation through investments in human capital, poverty reduction, and education. However, challenges remain in economic diversification, food security, and climate resilience. Our national determined contribution of 2022-2030 and the forthcoming UN Sustainable Development Cooperation Framework 2026 and 2030 outline our vision for transformation: a diversified, low-carbon economy based on sustainable agriculture, renewable energy, and inclusive growth. We count on the continued solidarity of our partners and the guidance of ECOSOC to realize this vision. Madam President, Timor-Leste also welcomes the progress in negotiations toward a UN framework conventional on international tax cooperation, a milestone initiative toward a fairer, more inclusive global tax architecture. Strengthening international tax cooperation will help developing countries mobilize domestic resources, an essential condition for achieving the sustainable development goals. Finally, Madam President, as we prepare for the midterm review of the Doha Programme of Action for LDCs, Timor-Leste calls upon ECOSOC to champion a new approach, one that transforms vulnerability into resilience. Timor-Leste reaffirmed its unwavering commitment to multilateralism and, with the new presidents of ECOSOC, to fulfill the collective promise of the United Nations to leave no one behind. I thank you.